Over 2,000 years ago, in the valleys and battlefields of ancient China, a strategist named Sun Tzu wrote a short book, only 13 chapters long, yet so powerful that its wisdom has outlived empires, reshaped nations, and trained minds from Wall Street to the Pentagon. It's called The Art of War. But don't be fooled by the title. This isn't just about war, it's about life. Because every single day, whether you realize it or not, you are fighting a battle. Maybe your battlefield is your business. Maybe it's your mind. Maybe it's your relationships, your health, your dreams, or the struggle to get out of bed when the world feels too heavy. Sun Tzu said, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles." Let's pause on that. Know yourself. Most people think they do, but they don't. They know their phone settings better than their own habits. They scroll endlessly, searching for identity in likes, comments, and algorithms, while their true self rusts in silence. Knowing yourself means studying your strengths and your flaws, your impulses, your fears, your breaking points. You cannot master life until you master your own reactions. And then, know your enemy. Your enemy isn't always a person. Sometimes it's procrastination. Sometimes it's addiction. Sometimes it's comfort, the soft pillow that kills ambition. To know your enemy is to see its pattern, what triggers it, when it attacks. Sun Tzu would say, "Find where the enemy hides and strike there first." In war, as in life, the greatest victories are won before the battle begins. Sun Tzu wrote, "Victorious warriors win first and then go to war. Defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win." That's strategy. It means plan before panic. Most people rush into battles half prepared, trying to fix their life in the middle of the fight. They start a business without studying their market. They start arguments without understanding the other side. They rush into relationships without healing their past. Then they wonder why everything falls apart. Sun Tzu's generals would spend weeks studying terrain, weather, and morale, long before swords ever clashed. Your terrain is your environment. Your weather is your emotional climate. Your morale is your energy and self-belief. Check them before every battle. Ask yourself, am I mentally armed? Is my environment helping or hindering me? Do I even know why I'm fighting? Because sometimes the wisest strategy is not to fight at all. In a world obsessed with speed, Sun Tzu taught the art of stillness. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. Patience is not weakness, it's precision. It's knowing the right moment to strike and the strength to wait until then. Look at nature. The tiger doesn't chase every rustle in the grass. It waits, watches, breathes. And when the prey is within reach, it pounces. That's power. In your life, don't exhaust yourself reacting to every distraction, every insult, every shiny opportunity. Instead, prepare silently, build quietly, let others broadcast, while you become unstoppable. When you are ready, strike once and strike well. Sun Tzu understood human nature better than any psychologist of his time. He said, "All warfare is based on deception. Before you recoil, remember, deception isn't always evil. It's awareness. It's knowing how people think and how to guide them. Every negotiation, every sale, every argument is psychological warfare. You win not by overpowering people, but by understanding them." Sun Tzu taught his generals to appear weak when they were strong, and strong when they were weak. Why? Because it confused the enemy. It made them predictable. In modern life, that translates to emotional intelligence. Don't reveal your entire plan. Don't react to every provocation. Smile when they expect you to snap. Pause when they expect you to rush. Control perception, and you control the game. Sun Tzu compared great warriors to water. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Water adapts to the shape of its container. It can crash or it can flow. Water doesn't resist. It adapts. When blocked, it finds another way. When trapped, it evaporates and returns as rain. That's not just philosophy. That's survival. When life changes, don't cling to your old plans. Adapt, shift, reroute. The most flexible species survive, not the strongest. You might lose a battle, but never lose your ability to adjust. If your business fails, pivot. If your relationship ends, grow. If your dream collapses, dream again, but smarter. Remember, a good plan today is better than a perfect plan next year. Every army needs a leader, and the first army you must command is yourself. Sun Tzu said, "A leader leads by example, not by force." The undisciplined general loses both soldiers and respect. Likewise, if you can't discipline your own mind, your body, your time, life will defeat you. Discipline is not punishment, it's self-respect. It's waking up early not because you have to, but because you can. It's saying no to distractions because your goals are worth more. It's being consistent when others quit. Sun Tzu warned, "When the general is weak and without authority, the army is in disorder." That's why your habits, those quiet, invisible routines, are your soldiers. Feed them discipline, and they'll win wars for you. Neglect them, and chaos will reign. Every battle happens on terrain, the landscape that shapes your moves. Sun Tzu classified terrain into types: open, difficult, enclosed, and deadly ground. In life, these are your circumstances. Open ground. Opportunities everywhere, but no clear direction. Difficult ground. Progress is slow, but possible. Enclosed ground. You're trapped by obligations, debts, or fear. Deadly ground. There's no way out, but through. On deadly ground, warriors fight harder, because retreat means death. Sometimes you have to put yourself there. Burn the boats. Delete the backup plan. Force yourself to succeed because failure is not an option. That's where greatness is born. When you commit fully, the universe responds. Resources appear. Allies emerge. Energy floods your system. Because you've told life, "I'm all in." Sun Tzu said something profound. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Victory isn't always loud. It's not fireworks or trophies. Sometimes it's silence, because the war never needed to happen. When you walk away from toxic people, that's victory. When you choose peace over drama, that's victory. When you stay calm in chaos, you've already won. Sun Tzu believed the highest level of mastery is to neutralize threats before they become battles. In modern life, that's prevention. That's foresight. That's wisdom. The loudest warrior is rarely the strongest. The strongest doesn't need to prove it. What many miss about the art of war is its spiritual depth. Yes, it's a manual on warfare, but beneath it lies a philosophy of harmony. Sun Tzu saw war as a last resort, a failure of diplomacy. His true aim was balance, to win with minimal conflict. He taught that the wise leader acts in accordance with the Tao, the natural way. To fight against nature is to lose. To align with it is to flow effortlessly toward victory. In simple terms, when your actions, thoughts, and goals are aligned, you become unstoppable. But when your words say one thing and your heart another, you sabotage yourself. So ask yourself daily, am I in alignment? Do my goals serve my values or just my ego? Because peace without purpose is stagnation, but purpose without peace is self-destruction. 2,000 years later, Sun Tzu's words echo through boardrooms, sports teams, and personal development seminars. Why? Because the principles of battle haven't changed. Only the weapons have. Today, our swords are smartphones. Our armies are teams, families, networks. Our battlegrounds are meetings, markets, and minds. To win today's wars, you must combine ancient wisdom with modern awareness. Plan strategically. Don't react. Anticipate. Stay adaptable. Let change empower you, not break you. Lead yourself first. Self-command precedes influence. Conserve energy. Choose your battles wisely. Protect your mind. It's your fortress. Guard its gates. Because in the end, every great battle is won in silence, in the space between your thoughts, before the first move is made. Sun Tzu compared momentum to rolling boulders down a hill. In battle, there are not more than two methods of attack, the direct and the indirect. Yet these two in combination give rise to an endless series of maneuvers. That's life. Simple principles, infinite combinations. Momentum is everything. Once you start moving, keep moving. Because motion creates motivation, not the other way around. You can't steer a parked car, so act, even imperfectly. The universe rewards movement. Each small win compounds. Each lesson learned becomes armor. Each setback becomes strategy. That's how warriors evolve. Not by being fearless, but by being relentless. At the heart of the art of war lies a truth most people avoid. Life is conflict, but conflict is not the enemy. Ignorance is. You cannot control what others do. You can only master how you respond. The true warrior is calm, not cruel. Confident, not arrogant. Grounded, not greedy. Sun Tzu would tell you, the greatest victory is that which requires no battle. So stop fighting battles that don't matter. Don't waste arrows on fools. Your energy is sacred. Aim it where it counts. You are not here to win every argument. You are here to win your war, the one inside you. So here's the truth. You are a warrior, whether you wear armor or not. Every time you rise after being knocked down, you live the art of war. Every time you choose wisdom over rage, you practice Sun Tzu's philosophy. Every time you prepare, adapt, and overcome, you prove that victory begins within. Life will test you. Enemies will come, some visible, others invisible. But the greatest generals never fear the storm, because they are the storm. So stand tall, be strategic, be calm, be like water, and remember, the supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Let that be your mantra. Let that be your life's strategy. Because the ultimate battle isn't fought on the field. It's fought in the mind.